The center console on the Santa Fe was completely redesigned for 2021. So let's take a look at what changed. So 2021 gave a unique and stylish upgrade to the interior of the Santa Fe. Now, starting from the top, you'll see that you now have the dials on each side, this one for volume and the one on the right end for tuning as far as stations. This left button can also turn on and off the radio system. Going across the board from there, you do have the map button along with the navigation button. That would just control the way that the screen looks when it pops up the navigation display. Once you pass that, you do have the star button, which would save all of your preferred features, for example, music stations and things of that nature. The seek and track button would be just like the right dial, in which it would change the radio station or music soundtrack depending on what device or what media platform you're using. Right after that, you do have radio and media. Both of them will be virtually user-friendly by allowing you to tap each button and giving you the ability to change the screen into a radio or into whatever media platform you prefer. Lastly is the setup button. The setup button will allow you to control the screen as well as pop up the displays, for example, to adjust Bluetooth settings, controller settings in the vehicle, as well as the driving preferences. Moving from there, moving into the middle console, you will also have on your left side both the air conditioning functionalities as far as making it hotter or colder inside the vehicle. You'll have the auto air conditioning system. You'll have the front defroster, rear defroster, air conditioning systems inside the actual vehicle, along with a sync button, which would allow both sides to have the exact same air conditioning preference in the vehicle. Now, because the Santa Fe allows you to have a sync button, that also means that you will have dual air conditioning in the vehicle, which means that each side can have the preferred level as far as comfort when it comes to the air conditioning preference. Underneath the button, you'll find off, which would basically just turn off the air conditioning system, along with the fan speeds and the adjustable modes as far as the positioning in which the air comes out of. Climate will also allow you to adjust the air conditioning system in the rear, as well as it'll show you on the screen what the temperature is held at. Moving forward, we do now have the new Shift Tronic system, which is a push button system. Very user-friendly and easy to understand. Every letter is for what it stands for. So P for park, R for reverse, N for neutral, and D for drive. Very user-friendly. Like we said, Hyundai has made it available for most of the newer 2020 models. So moving forward, we have this A button. Now what this is this stands for idle, stop, and go. Now what that allows you to do is when it's on, when it's activated, the car, every time you come to a complete stop, the vehicle's engine will actually shut off in order to save you the most fuel economy. Once you press on the gas, the vehicle will restart the engine and it'll start to move forward again. Auto hold, which is the next button down. It's a very similar concept, but a little different. What auto hold does is when you come to a complete stop or even in stop and go traffic, once you come to a complete stop, the vehicle will hold in the driving position with the brake applied. Now, what it does there is it just allows you to hold in place to rest your foot, more than anything a comfort feature. Once applied, the vehicle won't move until you actually push on the gas. Once you push on the gas, it will deactivate and it'll tell you on your screen when it is on and active. Moving forward, after the auto hold, you do have the heated steering wheel button. Now this one is very simple. All you do is you would push it and then the heated steering wheel would be applied. Now both the heated steering wheel, the idle, stop, and go, along with the rest of the features on the vehicle that I'm pointing at right now, will give you the indicator allowing you to know if it is on or off. Moving forward, if you see the air conditioning buttons, you do have 2 on each side. One for air conditioned seats, again on driver and passenger side, as well as heated seats, again on driver and passenger side. So you do have those features available on this specific trim. Now moving forward from there, you do have this P button, which will show inside of an actual what looks like a camera. Now this allows you to look at your camera even when you're driving. Now there is a requirement, I believe, is you have to be driving under 15 to 20 miles an hour for you to have that active on the vehicle. And when that is on, it would show you your camera angles in the middle display. Now lastly, you do have a P up here with what looks like sensors. That does allow you to turn on and off your parking sensors on the vehicle. Last but not least, we do have this huge dial here in the middle. What that is your drive mode dial. Now what that does is it allows you to transfer your driving habits to a selective type. We would have multiple choices to choose from, which would change the driving habits of the vehicle by giving it more aggressive driving or giving it more of an economical feel. Now, after going all these features, I do want to mention that this specific console is only available in the 2021 limited trim. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe to the page, leave comments. It really helps us out. And if you have any other questions, let us know.